The mountain Nyiragongo, it's one of the most dangerous volcano mountain in the world, situated on the east of Democratic Republic of Congo, few kilometers from the city of Goma, where I live. How do I live near this volcano dangerous mountain for all my life, which has been around 18 years? It's a very dangerous place, and the first eruption which I witnessed was in 2002 on 17th January. And after that, the second eruption was recent. And this eruption left so many places. People had to leave the city and go in other places due to so many conditions and things which happened as earthquake and suns which will be propagating around. People had to evacuate the city, and some went as refugees in other places, and some others returned to their home places. But for some who lost their houses, which got covered by the lava of the volcano, they took other places as places for refugees, and they will have to come back to get their houses later on. Today I'm taking you around the places where the volcano literally stopped, and I'm going to show you around the situation over there. So this is how my day is literally starting. I'm going to show you the place where there was the volcano eruption. Yo, what's up? Tell me on. So I will be going around the city, but the place where I'm going specifically is the place where the last lava of the volcano stopped. By the way, this is where I live. This is where my parents gave me a place to stay. I no longer pay rent. So the place where we are walking to now is the place when the lava of the volcano was coming from the mountain. It came up to here. But if you can see all these lavas here, everything right here is exactly the lava of the fire which kind of stopped here. And this place probably should be dangerous for people living right here, but strange thing is that people are already building houses next to it and are already going to live in it, because like life has to continue even if there is volcano. Limit of land, because probably this thing here covered plenty houses. Like there are probably many houses which were covered by the lava which came right here. And if you can see even the height on which we are right now, the height at which we are is higher than most houses. Like the average of each house, you're almost at the height of each house. So as the lava comes, it comes and it covers houses. Like probably down here on me, there are different houses inside which have been covered inside, and shops and everything. As the lava was coming, it comes from all over. From there, the lava will be coming and it will be covering everything on its way. But according to what I heard is that the lava can stop on a certain specific place, or it can be much slower the more it's meeting many houses around. You know, it's like when it's meeting more blockage, it will go much slower. But in the year like in 2002, when there was the eruption, which was earlier before than that, the lava went up to the city, which is like, let me say 50 kilometers from here, which is exactly near the lake. And it's actually touched even the lake, which is at the end of the city. That's where the lava had to stop. So I'm just going to walk around, show you some places where the lava stops and the height at which it is comparatively to different houses. Another thing which I just noticed now is how I can still smell. I have a mask on me as if something is burning. Like there is that smell of something which is burning. This was a fence of a house, and the fence was much long that you can't jump on it just right away. But now, as with when the volcano came, the lava stays and it's reached up to the level of the fence, which means it's basically more high than the average height of a human. And there are places where it can be even much longer than here. And the only thing which makes that here, it's not that height. It's not that height because it was the end. As the lava was coming, this is the place where it's basically ended. But for places like over there, you can see how it's a little bit much higher, but like there are different mountains around. Ile senye nani volcano ilishaka si watu walikuwa na kiangalia hii hapa. Ile ma 3 jours après les nani ma créer un gaz yana kwa mwana kuua. Oh, OK. D'ailleurs, à part il faut pas sana na ma 15 personnes qui sont mortes. Most of the houses around here, if it's building a fence of a house, and sometimes even a house and even roads, they use stones. So probably people are now using these stones to sell them. So as you can see, for example, those people are there. They're basically packing stones and taking them in that truck, which is probably to go and use them in a certain construction site somewhere. Boss, yuko kwa chimba makokoto muko naiuzisha? Ah. Muko nyoto kifukutu mwa manake iboro nezurunguza hata kitu. This is what have been placed after the volcano, and they even used some electrical cables to just improvise and have electricity, and this is for water. And then look at the one which melted in the volcano. This one, it's very strong now. It's just like another rock. See from inside. She's very sad looking at all these things. This one right here looks like the roof of a house. It's really sad looking at all these things. People who lost their lives here, people who lost their houses, their businesses and everything.
Living in the city of Goma is really dangerous, but what makes it more dangerous is living near the volcano, because the eruption doesn't come from the volcano, but it comes near the volcano mountain. And other issues of living near the volcano are like earthquakes, which mostly happen. But all this doesn't make Goma to be a bad city or a bad place to live. It has so many things which makes it to be a very beautiful city and life going on normally, and especially it's still one of the best tourist attraction because of the volcano which is close to it, the gorilla, and also the Lake Kivu, which is more beautiful. Goma is also the door of Democratic Republic of Congo from the east side, entering the border from Rwanda, which can connect it to other countries and cities around, having an international airport. And with all this, Goma remains a very beautiful place to stay. The volcano doesn't make it to be a dangerous place unless there is an eruption which is coming, and also if you live near the volcano, because the eruption usually comes near the volcano and then it takes everything which is around it. Thank you so much for being here. Catch you next time.